my brother picked up this like green tea-ish whiskey,
Right,
which
what's
has
up,
been an
YouTube?
interesting flavor,
My name is Xandyr. I
but it's been very nice.
owner proprietor of
Very,
the
very
Mimic
nice. I
Trap.
did bring in my bag
We
with all my
typically
shit,
do
right?
Dungeons and Dragons content. Feel free to join me on the
Yeah,
Discord if
it's
you.
hidden under my leather jacket.
We are going to be journeying today.
Under the leather jacket of old.
We're journeying today. We're just going to play some. Nothing really too crazy.
Nice.
If you
Here we
feel like playing
go.
with us at some point in the future,
Yeah, I'm gonna have
go
to
ahead and
buy a
scan that
set of
QR
dice
code and join our
for my buddy and send it to him.
find find us on
I don't think
Discord
there's
as
any
the Mimic
gaming shops like that
Tavern.
around here. It was
Right.
a fucking desert.
Oh, sorry, bro. Hang on.
These radiant dice that I bought are quickly becoming my favorite. They
You
have,
bought what? Radiant dice?
yeah, the gold ones that I use when we play.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
We're actually live on YouTube right now.
Oh, let's go.
So I'm just starting. I'm trying.
Absolutely.
I'll put a link in there.
Hello, everybody that's not watching.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, I forgot I took light hammers instead of javelins. That'll be funny.
Oh, I found it.
Hmm. Okay, so Shadowthorn was the sister?
No, it's Elira Moonsilver, and then I retconned the name of her sister. She's Miri. Her name is
Silver.
Miri. But what's
Oh,
funny is
I
the
wrote that
Moonsilver name. Moonsilver name wasn't an elf name that she got. They got it from their dad. Dad is. You guys had to make me think of this stuff too. It's like, shit. I wasn't even planning on that.
And then with the bard, it's
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
gonna be interesting.
Oh my! I didn't live video in there. What? Huh?
In my belly.
Oh, mom must have ate it. Sorry, bud. Yeah, mom ate both of them. That's up to. That's not. That's you know whose. Gotta ask her. Sorry, talking to Greg, my son.
You're good.
Talking to Orgador. I gotta log out. Leave me alone, Greg. Yeah. right, so I think there is Allie might. You not in here?
I'm not in here.
Oh, there you are.
I was just listening.
I tell your brother to stop fighting for the. Tell him, brother, join us. Lead me, water. Totally want that game.
There's a dreadnought that says that
I
line.
know that's where I got it from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You went there. That would have been a great coincidence.
No, no, no. I saw it, bro.
Believe me, it is so much fun, dude. I beat the campaign, and the co-op system is so good.
God, and it's
Yes,
like $60 right now still.
it's $70. I'll start a GoFundMe.
Help Xandyr play Warhammer, and then just do it for Warhammer and like,
Ooh, is it working? It
you get
is.
it? Get it? Are you in?
What?
I'm on the PC now, so hold on. Let me go over here to app roll. Chill out. Oh shit, so bright.
Yeah, you gotta
Light
put that
bright,
dark mode.
light bright.
Bright
Make it
light.
make it small. Waiting
Yeah,
for
just
app roll 20 to respond.
if
Small.
you
I can't
have
see it's
if you
already.
have headphones, if you could use headphones too.
Yeah, I'm on my A50s right now. I transferred them from my Xbox to here.
Cool. All right, man. I gotta let my dogs out
They
real
said it's
quick. I'll
waiting
be
for
back.
an app to respond. What app? Do I have to download an app?
It shouldn't be an app. It should just be roll20.net.
Yeah.
Oh, where did it go? Where did it go?
So this is I'm still new to roll 22, so it's gonna be a night of trying to figure it out for sure.
Motherfucker. Alright. Alright, scoot this over here to this. Fucking wait, bitch. Settle down.
Get what NPCs were there. Fuck. uh,
Shit.
wait, I can pull it up on my iPad from when we left off the last time. What did I do?
Oh,
I
what's the
got it.
verify I'm human? Verifying
Currently
secret
sitting
code.
on the floor of a
Baron, Miri,
tavern
and
going.
Vesper. Okay. All right. What was Theron's
Whoa,
last
forgot to
name?
spell my name.
Ty, do you remember the orc's last name? Down or remember?
Yes, Blackbriar, I believe,
You
was.
have inspiration. Also, fancy. I do inspiration just a little bit different. Do you know what inspiration is? Comes to D&D?
No, he has no idea.
Okay.
Negative.
Okay, inspiration typically is something that if they do something cool, or if they do something to help me out, or if they do something that I feel is worth noted. Inspiration typically is only a reroll of the dice. You can I say you I don't want to keep taking roll it. However, for me, I changed the rules of inspiration a little bit. The normal rules is inspiration doesn't stack. You only get one, and that's the only at one and one. I like to let them stack. I like story moments. That's what I live for. How I DM. So you'll get more inspiration. I let it will reroll like it would normally would, or you can gain 5 HP, or you can gain a spell slot, one spell slot, and you can do each one of those once per. Um, so just kind of keep track of it as when I mark it down. Normally on the sheets, uh,
I'll have to find my notepad. I got one here somewhere.
Yeah, there's just the mark. All right, Sarah's joining us. What's up, Sarah?
Hi.
We got another new player with us. I don't know what his character name is, but he's playing a dwarf ranger.
Rumsky.
Rumsky.
Why is all the rum gone?
Where the fuck is my?
I love all the dwarves.
I didn't tell him to play the dwarf.
He didn't. I just sent it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a backwards ass character this time instead of an elf. I was like, I'm gonna go dwarf, a ranger dwarf. I have a knife. Oh, I have some KY tape too.
I had his name written.
It's just funny. All the every campaign I'm in has somebody who's playing a dwarf. That's like with three different DMs.
Dwarves are awesome.
Myself, you, Alex, and I have one other game. Well, the Saturday night one doesn't have a dwarf, but that one's gonna end soon. So, but most of them have at least one dwarf, and it's really funny.
Dude, I can't find my notebook. I know I have one.
Just
I used to do my journaling in it. Tried to say that to get a rise out of Kai, but it didn't work.
Nope.
I
like to do my journaling.
So I do my journaling.
Journal your face in a minute.
Lose what?
Exactly.
Fucking freak. Nothing like having a small cock, huh, Kai?
Hey!
Idiot.
That wouldn't.
It doesn't work with us.
I typically like to keep my players at PG-13. So.
Dang it.
I will let you know. Everybody gets one naughty moment in a game, and then that's it. For the day. So you're done already. Your moment's gone.
No. This is full of kids' colors.
It's all good, man.
Not my journal.
Oh yeah, crying young woman. That's perfect for.
Out of context, that was weird. Oh yeah, crying woman.
Yeah.
What did I say?
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at tokens. So that's.
The sister just died part is kind of wild.
Oh yeah, she got murdered. Got her.
What?
She got her head cut off and all her blood drained from her body.
That's hot.
Oh yeah.
I found it.
What are we gonna do because our Sunday characters are coming to meet these characters?
I don't know if they're gonna meet you guys per se, because I haven't decided if this is gonna be current with the other one or if it's gonna take place. So I know
that would be funny.
I would be okay with it because I mean you guys wouldn't have to play those characters. I mean if you wanted to, you could, But at the same time, it's like if you meet them, what's going to happen today will kind of help that. I've got an idea of how today's going to go. You guys are going to probably meet.
I have something else I want to talk to.
I'm going to die.
Redlow about.
Okay.
Because Jared was talking to me a little bit about Warhammer on Sunday yesterday, and he told me that there's a faction called the Sisters of Battle, which are just basically really epic war nuns.
Yes.
And they have a pipe organ missile launcher.
Oh no.
And I'm like, that is the most Zay
Oh,
thing I've
no.
ever heard.
But see, the problem is there isn't an actual official equivalent that we can do that. We'd have to actually. So that would be something we would. That sounds really.
You could
And it
just
would
make
be
it
funny
deal
though. Just
fireball
put it
damage.
on the deck, and then Zay, whenever we get into a fight, Zay just sits in the chair and missiles start shooting out of it.
Hey, what's that
Awesome.
weird music?
Oh,
What's that thing flying in the
that's just
sky?
missiles. Just random missiles shooting out.
Everybody's like, what the fuck is a missile?
I'm just gonna name. I forget what her last. Did you write down what the tiefling's last name? Did I ever tell you what the tiefling's last name
Yes,
was?
Vesper Shadowthorn.
Vesper. Note taker. All hail the note taker.
The first time I've ever taken notes. My handwriting looks like shit. Half of it was just about Blackbriar.
Well, I gave
like,
you
I'm
so much,
invested in
so
this
much
character
crazy
now.
stuff.
Yeah.
Just kind of poured out of me like genuine, and it was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, after we were done playing, it's like, oh, was great. Let me check my.
I don't need this tutorial. Get out of my face.
All
You
right.
might want to sleep somewhere.
All right, Mr. I'm assuming you're
I'm gonna
Matt.
my name.
That's your
Yeah.
name, Matt? Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to know. If you can, did you put your character in? Is this Biff Pav? Is that, or did you? No, that's me. Right, sorry. So when you get into Roll20, on the right hand side,
Yeah.
there's a little book tab. Click that. It'll have a plus character. That plus character.
Oh,
All you got to do is
I
put a
see.
token in. So change the name on it, and then I can choose a token for you. Dwarf Ranger.
The Ikigi one. That's yours, isn't it?
No, that's you. That's you. Yep.
Oh, I hit the plus.
Yeah, that's
my
fine.
bad.
Edab Jamufo. That's another one that's yours. So I'll put it in a minute here. I'm working on the NPC.
Dub Jamufo's not me. I could change it.
Somebody put Edab. It's so there's a green dot next
Oh,
to it.
that was me.
Yeah,
I
that is you.
hit the plus.
Yep.
And it Edab Jamufo. So.
Yeah, so we can delete one of those.
And then if you want to do a token, that's fine. Just my name, right? There's nothing else I need to add to it.
Just put
If
your
you do
name on it. Yeah, just put your name on it, and I'll delete.
I'm doing something.
Rumsky Jin, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Dope. And you are a
No,
dwarf.
I'm not coding. I'm playing something.
Dwarf
Yes.
Ranger?
Yep. Frustrated by all the stuff that's under my desk. Green, get out.
I can find it. How old is your character? Did you decide?
Ooh, I didn't decide. I was gonna come back around and do all that.
Okay, that's fine.
Or like just make the character, send it to us, and we'll figure it out from there. And I was like, all right, bet.
That's cool. Well, this
know.
guy looks the most like a ranger, but he looks a little. But that's okay. It don't matter.
All right. I could just edit the sheet directly, huh? Or do I need to use something?
I wouldn't do it in the Roll20. I would just do so. Like you should have a tab for each open, and you're rolling and everything from your D&D Beyond tab, and then you'll just.
Okay. I create another tab for D&D Beyond.
I'm gonna fly to Arizona.
I want to get just a face. So having the whole body is. I just want a whole face. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that one works. Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't need to worry about my character sheet, bio and info, attributes and abilities. That's all going to be on the D&D Beyond. That's on my bottom left, yes.
Yeah, so go ahead. If you don't have the Beyond extension for Chrome, are you browsing on Chrome or Firefox?
This popped on Bing.
Oh no. So Chrome, Chrome, if you have Chrome on the
Like
computer,
search.
it does have an extension that will link to your D&D Beyond. It'll Roll20 will be able to
No,
link
the
to your
one
D&D Beyond and vice versa. So when you're on D&D
it's
Beyond,
Microsoft Edge.
yeah, when you're on D&D Beyond, you can just click like on D&D Beyond, and the rolls will show up inside Roll. So that way I can.
Okay, let me go.
I don't care about that. That's fine with me. If you're gonna roll something, you tell me. That's not a big deal. That's one of those things. That's something you wanna integrate. That's up to you.
I did not know.
Cool man, cool man. Let me just go ahead and download Chrome real quick. It's not gonna take long.
Yeah, we're not getting started anytime soon. I'm not sure if Allie's gonna.
I may have somebody else that would be interested.
Oh,
in
sweet!
as
That
well.
would be awesome.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I'm cool with it. Cool with it.
Go ahead and move Elira up here. I wish I had a second screen, to be honest, but I don't have a big enough desk for that. Not unless I took the tower and put it on the floor, but I'm not doing that. Crazy. Make my Discord real small.
Can't say that. My God.
Because I caused Discord in the chat. What's this?
Hard.
I was putting all my character notes on my journal, like I was writing it out of my off my app and onto my book here. Guess I don't need to do that.
You do both. That way, in case your computer ever goes.
Well, if my computer takes a shit, that means I'm fucking not gonna be in the chat for long.
Yeah, I suppose it's true.
I'm doing it later, yeah. It will be. Default. I don't need to do that. Oh. Xandyr said there was a D&D like extension. Where am I finding that?
I have no idea how any of this works. Sorry.
Say that's all on him. I do not know, my friend. That's like
No.
until he said something about it, so we gotta wait till he gets back. Okay, now
I do not want to try either of your trials. I just want to be normal.
I don't think.
Ooh, that
or
part.
maybe it's the one that he sent. Maybe that's the extension.
Huh. That's in the chat, huh?
If you click on the we play whenever like the open the chat part, it's the little bubble, and on the right hand
I
side,
did.
actually pull up the chat.
I'll tag you in it. Is that Sarah you're talking to?
That's me.
No,
Oh,
we're trying to figure out that extension you were talking about.
Oh,
Oh no, my
interesting.
Google Chrome is not.
Oh no, that's
So
That's just a game invite. So
no, Xandyr.
what did I do?
Nothing. You said that's the wrong one.
Sarah, I'm tagging you in the link.
All right.
What about your dude?
probably dinner. Huh?
What about your friend? Or what?
Oh, she is currently eating dinner, so we shall
Okay.
see.
Okay.
She did say if it was going to be a thing, it would be later.
That's fine.
Oh shit!
Where did it go? You sent it to me as a message? Oh, I should probably accept that. Ding. Get out of the way.
What the hell?
Sick. That's that. This aided.org, the D&D filters. Oh, that's the magic items for the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can choose from. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't need that.
Can you make a character on Roll20?
You can, but I think we're just gonna, because your character's already made. All you need to just get the character up. I'll do the yeah. So if you go on the right, click the book, the journal, just add plus character. There you go. I see it. Change it.
Okay,
Yeah,
there it goes. It wasn't working before.
Yeah, just change the name on it. That's all I need. And I'll give you. I'll put your.
Great. Yeah, you can send me the picture for that.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'll put it up. I've got it.
The really bad part is I have to remember what my sign-in information for D&D Beyond was. I don't know if I used my Apple account or not. Shut up, Kai. Stop being so mean.
Goofy header. Yeah, so where is this extension?
Should be there, like Roll20. I'll have to look it up again. You guys are gonna make me do everything around here. What the? Like I'm some sort of DM.
I'm dumb, dude.
Yeah.
I'm dumb, dude.
Like I'm supposed to do all that stuff myself.
I'm not supposed to know what the hell y'all
I
gonna
mean, you
do.
want me to tell you what the hell you're supposed to do? What the hell?
Where is my thing? That is my tag, but I don't remember. I think I signed out with my Apple. That's the only way I could think right now.
No, you
Ooh,
start
phone
to think.
number. Ooh, I can use my iPhone to do it. Hell yeah. Bam! That's a good thing I didn't forget my password, because that's an old email I don't have access to.
Oh, apparently
What?
it's called Beyond 20.
I do not have a D&D Beyond account with my Apple. Maybe it's my Google. Oh my gosh, you're really gonna test my patience today.
Like I said, you can do everything physical. I don't care if it's not gonna integrate. That's fine.
Oh, Google. That's what I thought my password was gonna be. Is that it? Oh,
Where do you want us on here?
What's that?
Where do you want us to put our tokens?
I'll handle it. So pretty much in the same area where before. I kind of have an idea. I'll take care of it. I'm getting your token. I can.
I most definitely have an account with you, Google. You better fix yourself.
Fix yourself or you wreck yourself.
Okay, let's try this out.
What is going on?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Eyes.
If I go to the website, it'll log me in that way. Oh, I made an account with Wizards.
Okay, I think I did it.
I heard something.
I don't know how to open the chat though to see where it went.
It went to D&D Beyond, or sorry, Roll20.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yep.
All right, sweet. Yep. All right, I figured it out.
Figured it out.
Whoa, that's not PG-13.
Yeah, please, please keep it. Hey.
All right. And listen, what 13-year-old, right, doesn't know?
It's gonna be joining us.
But also that, yes.
Let's start there.
All right, I got you. And Sarah, can you see if you can move your token?
No.
Thumb and the
Okay,
windows
then let
open.
me delete it. All right, now go ahead and move your token on.
All right.
Click and drag on.
Feel the bat. We're fighting shit already. Let's go.
Yeah. Only thing we're fighting is
Yeah, now you can.
I don't know.
Cheers.
Fear.
Are you on? Fancy, are you back
Made it
on?
work.
My D&D Beyond is on my bottom left.
Okay.
I'm got this on my right.
Go ahead, take your Roll20 character and drag it out onto the bench. That way you can move it.
Oh.
Can you
Wait, what?
also Kai?
How do I do that?
So on the right hand side of Roll20, there's a little book tab. It says Journal. You're gonna take your character. You're just gonna click on it and hold it down and then drag it out. That's all you're gonna do, and that will put it into the battlefield. There you go. And now you can move him around. Yep, I see it. Perfect. All right. Can you?
I want to be green. Wait, that's not what I want.
Can you move yours
I don't know
around?
what I did.
Mr. Kai, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Excellent.
Well, no, actually, I can't because I
Yeah,
don't have
you
any
just
legs.
did. You're moving it right now. I just saw you move it.
I can't.
Now you can't.
No, I can't move. I don't have a leg.
Oh my god. Drag your corpse across the floor before I do it for you.
Not a corpse.
It will be once I'm done.
I think we're
Remember, I got a leg up on you.
I think we're probably gonna miss Jed tonight. Word.
You're gonna miss what? Sorry.
Jedediah is not gonna join. Jedediah. Right. And I think Drezek, our other character, Alejandro, she expressed interest, but then I went like, I was like, well, maybe we're not gonna play tonight. Maybe she made other plans.
Magic words.
I need a new pen.
Go.
I need a new pen. Get out of here, bottle.
Okay,
I wish it was a
alcohol.
bottle of alcohol. Now I'm depressed. Thanks, guy.
What do you mean? Fuck.
You're the reason I'm an alcoholic. I found my slides. It's not what I was looking for, but sick.
Yeah, she's coming. Sweet. Okay, good. She's coming in.
Let's go.
Go steal a pen from my grandma. She
Alright,
buys something.
Who wants to break the news to her?
Ow, I rolled my ankle.
We have another dwarf.
It's fine.
Wolves Alliance.
Wait, her character is kind of short, so and then we have two dwarves.
No, I know, but she
And
was
how
complaining
tall
about me
is?
playing dwarves.
She was complaining about all the
Yeah, that's true.
dwarves. Well,
Oh
Because
well.
I have like 4 dwarf characters.
as Sketch once said, "Oh, I can't
I
say
was
it.
just
It's
thinking,
rated
like, how tall
PG-13."
is the human barbarian?
He was average. He was like 5'6" until he raged. And
I
then
Average
appreciate
heights are like
Jake.
5'5". Well, Kite's height is 5'5", so I mean probably around there.
Well, he was pretty small too. He was on dwarf side.
Oh
Like,
yeah, he is.
yeah. We're a short part. You guys are
Literally
definitely a
like
short
6
party.
foot something lizard folk,
Yep.
and everybody else is like dwarf height.
Yep.
I love it.
Right. All right. Let's
Oh, this
Rezik-
pin writes like a.
Rezik in the house. So you meet
What's up? I'm here.
Fancy is a new player. He's playing a dwarf ranger.
Doing.
Yep. So
A dwarf
Yeah,
ranger.
another
All right,
dwarf.
all right, all right.
A
Fucking
dwarf ranger will
dwarves.
leave.
I did not convince him. That was entirely
I
coincidental.
hear racial motivation in that voice.
Whoa!
we'll probably start here in a minute. What do I want to do? There it is.
Hello, flippin' dwarf. I don't know where
Some of the
my
dwarves
sheet.
are Isengard. Isengard.
Where the hell?
I'll
my
be real with
shit?
you.
Isengard. I
can't
told
find-
you, the some of the dwarves are Isengard.
I think I need a drink already.
Well, I mean, that's a given. You woke up today, didn't you?
Fine waking up. I don't know.
I put
My headset reaches all the way across the house, so you guys are going on an adventure with me while I do some dishes while I wait for this.
Oh, it's in the map.
Hey,
That's
don't
right.
shoot that bird.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know where the fuck my character sheet is. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
well, I guess
no.
this is just gonna make me have to rewrite a whole new one.
Hey, yo. New characters.
It's okay. I was changing subclass anyway, so.
Yep. It's cool, man. You can do it right now. It's not a big deal. Just start whenever we're ready. Trying to give more time to see if I can hear from Jebediah. See, because his character was dope.
It was funny.
We told you, Jedediah, we were starting soon.
Come on.
I know that's not the name you're saying, but that's the only name I hear. Now that stupid meme is stuck in my freaking head.
Which one?
And I guess it's better than there's a toad in a twee.
Yeah, let's see how good my damage is gonna be.
What'd you say to me? Say it with your chest, boy.
Oh, that's a custom roll. There you go. Yeah, I'm playing around.
My headset is so quiet. Hello?
Hello?
I'm gonna have to mess with my Discord to turn up everybody real quick. Because I hear a lot of myself, and that's gross.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah, you don't want to hear yourself.
Noise suppression, powered by whatever that is.
Where are my actions? What is going on here?
I want to draw with the crayon. There we go.
Oh no.
Here we go again.
Oh no. Oh, is it just if it's that small, it just doesn't?
We're level 3, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, there we go. That's what I want. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe that's not what I want.
I made mistakes immediately.
Story of my life.
Mistakes.
I immediately fucked up.
We're going.
Father, help!
Father, I'm scared.
I'm gonna say that hits.
Help, I need an adult.
Let's go.
Is this on Roll20? Am I
Yeah,
supposed to
we're
be
doing-
somewhere?
Yeah, so I'll tag you in it.
Okay.
I'm messing around with the extension. I'm having fun.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
All
Good?
these noises. We told you to keep it easy. It's not. Don't have to hurt yourself. Easy does it.
He's physically dragging the roll 20 over,
Why is my headset doing this?
picking up the whole server. Just the fairy somehow
Actually,
hit
well,
it.
you talking, Kai? I can't hear nothing.
Ah,
Blood.
what?
Oh,
Why
my
does it
headset's
never
backwards
go?
on the PC. So weird. Now everyone's so loud.
Why is it telling me that?
Hi, Marcelini. How you doing, kitty? Sorry, I talk to my cats like they're babies. You're not allowed to judge me. Yes, I'm a 28-year-old male. No, you're not allowed to judge me.
Yes, we are.
I judge myself. We're in business.
Did you do it? Oh my god, I hate this.
Do it all the time.
I'm gonna shoot
Short
myself
was never
in
undone.
the mouth if this keeps fucking up like this.
That's not recommended. It's bad for your health.
It's very
Well.
bad.
Well,
I'm
you only have
just-
to worry about your health for another 5 minutes. What was that? Balls are falling out of things they shouldn't be falling out of.
Whoa,
How the hell?
Oh, bro, come on.
I was talking about a mixing ball falling out of a cup in my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I already had my rated R moments. It wasn't even rated R, actually. It's like, I was actually PG-13 because I didn't use the F word yet. You're allowed one F word for rated R movies. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that.
Or PG-13 movies?
Yep.
That's why Guardians of the Galaxy 3 had that one F-bomb from Peter Quill. What do I do now? Get in the fucking car! Alright, that's it. I'm done. Just needed it one time.
I'm okay with F-bombs. It's just the really dirty stuff. I'm like,
Oh, the sexualization. That's all Kai. You don't gotta talk to me about that.
Excuse me?
I just got back from my creative writing class,
Yep.
and something was really funny is that the teacher has like 3 major rules, and all of them were from One Piece. Like, one story someone wrote for her class. She has all of those rules from one story.
like, here's what you're not
Why
supposed
is
to
this
do.
not-
We don't write manga in this class. You keep that at home, you perverts.
If I hear another fucking isekai one more goddamn time,
No, it
I'm
was
gonna blow my brains out.
no fan fiction, no stealing other people's works, and no porn.
Dang it.
That was
Someone
all
actually wrote that
stemmed
for
from
creative
One
writing
Piece?
class.
I looked at it from One
What?
Piece. I haven't watched enough
No,
One Piece.
it was it was a really bad
she meant
supernatural
One
fan
Piece
fiction.
as in like one writing, not One Piece the anime.
One story.
Oh,
one
I thought
story.
you meant the anime.
I
thought someone
got it.
made
I
It was
got
like
it.
really
the
bad
I got
worst.
it.
That's what
supernatural.
I
I thought
thought
someone
too.
literally wrote the worst fan fiction of One Piece I'd ever.
No, it was
I mean,
it was for supernatural.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Wow,
that
Yeah.
makes way
So
more
she had
sense.
to ban fan fiction because of that.
I was gonna say some weeb
Some
out there
bad supernatural
really,
fan fiction.
really liked.
That's not the only time
I mean,
she's
have you
gotten
seen
fan
them?
fiction. That was just the worst one.
It was just. It wasn't bad. It was just the worst. Not allowed. Don't let it happen again.
That's when
The
the
worst
Disney
part
It's
is
just funny that
dude.
one story that someone wrote. This is all because of one person.
All from one. All of those rules are from one person.
Yeah, one person
What you're
wrote a
saying?
fic that, like, a story for the class that just made her like, yep,
ruined the rules
that's
for
not
everybody
happening again.
Yeah, we're not
It was
gonna have
just
that
Did
so
she
in my
like
class.
start actually like reading her fanfic out loud? Like,
Yes.
like Did no one stop?
The teacher did.
I can't believe
but
they let it go on.
Yeah, as soon as it got to the weird stuff, she was like, okay, that's enough. But the teacher reads
Okay.
everything we send in. So yeah, she usually tries to tell people before we read it to the class, like, please don't read that.
If you have any
Listen,
genitalia anywhere in your story,
if you have any siblings doing the naughty deeds together, stop.
Don't do that.
That means Tyler and Kai. I'll put you on blast, Kai.
Can I
He's not even
create a
here.
character?
He probably went to make
Why
a
am
drink.
How come I can't create a
You
character?
can feel it.
Where's my thingy? I guess I don't need to create a character.
Whoa.
No, well, what you
I don't
need
know
to
where
do,
don't
you
ask
need
me.
so on the right hand side of Roll20, where that journal is,
Yeah.
you do have to create a
Yeah,
character. Plus character.
I'm clicking the plus button.
Sometimes it takes a couple of minutes. Like you have to click out of it and then click back into it. Like you just dropped out of Roll20.
Minutes. It's time.
I know. I hit refresh because this is frustrating.
That's probably what you're gonna.
Here we go.
It takes.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Okay.
Can you guys mute yourselves on Roll20?
Oh,
yeah.
Is it going through as well?
Yeah, it is.
Shit.
All right, hold on. I'll go to Roll20 and do that real quick. Hold on. I'm on an adventure through my house.
All right, I'm muted. My bad. So Kai,
audio a little bit.
Mute yourself, Kai, on Roll20.
Where's that at?
It's on the actual icon in the left hand side where your name is. If you hover over it, options will show up. There'll be a little microphone. All you gotta do is.
Oh, I found it.
There it is.
Heck yeah.
You got it.
I gotta move these icons around. They're kind of taking up my screen.
I am small.
Whoa! I am little.
It asked me what my size was, and I had to say small. I'm a tiny little man.
Whoa! Hold on.
Proficiencies.
Are you that little creature that's in the chat with what looks like to be a shotgun thing?
No, what? What? That's not a
There's
shotgun.
a creature in this chat.
I
didn't see it for very long. I apologize.
That's a crossbow. That'd be crazy if we got a shotgun.
That's dope.
I'm like 3'5". I don't think I can even handle. I don't even think I can handle the force of the shotgun blast with my tiny little frame. It probably would just launch me.
You asked the bard to cast Super Strength.
Okay, let's see. I need a proficiency.
Sing a song of strength, bard.
There's not a lot of weapons here that start with D. I'm just gonna choose dagger. No.
Funny background for a character is what class has the biggest problem with bards? Isn't it a running joke in D&D?
Bards.
Yeah.
Well, bards
problem with a bard.
There are a lot of jokes about bards, but it's not about them being a bad class.
No, it's not like a bad class.
What people do with them.
It's what class has the biggest issues with bards.
Probably barbarian, but barbarian has issues with every other class, really. If you think about it, they're just angry. They don't understand why not everyone else is angry. I'm trying to think of what class it was that specifically didn't like bard. Probably warlocks. I can see warlocks hating bards because bards have talent and warlocks don't because they just sold their soul for nothing.
I can kind of see paladins hating bards too.
I can see that, yeah.
Because a funny background would be
clerics and paladins, their power comes from a god, and bards just
Same.
Play music and stuff dies.
Yeah. A background would be
doesn't
like,
follow any laws of
damn!
anything, really. That and how bards are usually played. I can see a lot of paladins having issues with that.
Damn it.
What?
I waited so long for the silence to sit there, and I was like, okay, now I'll tell my joke. If you make a paladin or a warlock or whatever, but name it Bard, and his background is his parents raised him, or their parents raised them and named him Bard, but raised him to be a warlock paladin their whole life. Like he was born that, but his parents had a sense of humor and named him Bard. No, not funny. Cool. I'll just.
Well, that is a name. So in the Hobbit, there's a character name. One of the main characters.
That just sounds like it would be confusing to the DM. Like a guy named Bard who's a paladin and warlock.
Not a paladin warlock, a paladin or a warlock.
I thought you meant both of them, and I'm like, how is that? How is that a thing you can do?
Like
that's. I don't even think that would.
The only way I could see it is with the Celestial.
I think I maybe
see it
talked
working
too
with
fast.
the Celestial patron.
I think I may have talked too fast. That's why we got confused for a second. Oh, big buddy.
I'm big. Fancy, you're in charge of my behavior.
That's never good.
I went to go get whiskey. There is no more whiskey.
Oh no.
Continue.
Instead, there was cotton candy moonshine.
Oh no. We're having a
Hey Kai, mute your guy on roll 20. So at the bottom where it says drunk cleric, hover over it and hit the.
Oh, am I talking in?
Yes, it's.
Well, we all were.
Yeah, we all were.
I mean, it wasn't just you. It's the whole gang. Whole gang. I wasn't gonna finish that actually.
I haven't even joined. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
Perfect.
Yep.
There's pauses on your guys' name. What does that mean? Oh, camera pause.
Yeah, camera pause. Yeah. Or cameras are off.
Some of them have cameras. I know that's crazy to think about.
Excuse me.
Let the dog in.
Kai, he told me. He said, "What, boy? What the dog doing?" Ooh, I closed my door and my cats aren't. What are you doing, Oh, that's not Marceline. Who is that? Oh, it's Nala. What are you doing, Nalas?
Okay, I'm back. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe I'm gonna try one last thing to find my character sheet. Maybe it's still here and I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm just
a possibility.
A fool.
I wasn't gonna start with that.
Let's see. Is Ray not here?
Did you export it to a PDF? Maybe it's in like your documents.
I don't know what I did with it.
What
I had it.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. Did you make
I can
it
change my sheet appearance?
I usually make it like I just download
a sheet and make it yourself.
Yeah, I just type it all in because I'm a fucking nerd and it's a lot easier for me just to be able to be handed a blank character sheet and I can fill it in. And they offer them for free, and the day Wizards takes that away from me, I'm gonna fucking kill them. I don't know where it went, but I'm just gonna write a whole new character sheet, and then I'll just give it to our man over here so he has it.
Ooh.
Everyone has a copy of Allie's character sheet just in case.
What's up?
I mean, you can if you really want one. I mean,
yeah, you can. I'll have to.
I don't give a damn. What's up?
What's on it?
You can play WoW. This is our room.
Walks in. Hey, I want to play WoW.
It's like he forgets we're married.
To be fair, I would also.
You'd forget you're married too.
Yeah, 100%.
No, that's right.
Oh fuck! I had
This
right.
is my house too.
My bad. I forgot I have rights.
Oh, I don't care. This is a casual campaign. We literally this just was the one shot. Now it's not.
It was a one shot, and then we did too much storytelling, so we were like, "Well, now we're invested."
It became too invested. We're like, wait a minute.
I think
It really was gonna be a one shot until you killed the elf, and then we were like, "Nah."
Nah, I can't stand for that. Yeah,
I'm gonna do the
not
2D.
allow.
I'm gonna actually here. I'll show you. I won't. Where's my screen?
Right there.
I'll just do the entire scene because I'm lazy as fuck. And I'll roll out my stats. I'm just gonna do the 2d6 plus 6 method. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Where's my little? I should just.
Don't take us into your files. We don't want to look in there.
You want to see my porn?
Do what?
Yeah. Of course
Do
you
what?
can pick.
Want to see what?
Do what now?
I never left. I never left.
I've been here the entire time.
I was here the whole time.
Okay. Ooh, awful starts. That's 13.
That's not awful. What?
12. That's terrible.
Ooh, that one is. Yep.
That's an 8.
Someone's finna be dumb.
What's 9 plus
15?
6? It's 15. Okay. I can't do math. Ooh,
16.
big boys.
Dwarves live a long time, eh?
There we go.
Eh?
Yeah, we live to be like 350 years on average.
Alright, cool.
That's all I needed
Do
to
it a
see.
fat
I just
9-9.
needed to see that legal roll of me rolling out my stats.
Aww.
Illegality.
There were multiple eyes on it. People witnessed it.
Yeah, we all watched you roll those snake eyes.
Okay, what am I gonna be really bad at? What?
Hey, can you see everything? Okay.
Nothing at all.
Well,
Can't
I'm
see- you
small.
can't
I
see
don't need to
the
be strong.
map.
Ooh. No.
Hey, it's right
No.
there. Just open your eyes. It's right there.
No, he's on his Xbox and he doesn't have a way to get on.
I got it. See it now.
Oh, you know.
Oh,
So
got it,
the
you see it
Xbox
now?
sucks for that, man. It's so
Yeah.
annoying.
Okay.
Alright. I have my character set
What's your
now
character's
with
name,
backgrounds and
Jake?
stuff like that.
Phil.
Oh, that's right. Phil, did you have a last name for him?
Doctor.
His full name. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Phil Doctor.
Phil Doctor here.
Philippius Garuki.
We'll be right back.
How do you spell
You do the knife
Garuki?
Orooki.
back, guys.
Ki.
Okay, all right. Philippius
Is there anywhere I can move
Garuki.
these?
And you're a what? Human fighter, right?
No, Hildorf.
Another dwarf.
Woo! Another hill dwarf.
All dwarves.
Let's go, dog.
Yeah.
Alejandro, three dwarves.
Look, man, like dwarves are. Look, I like dwarves
Listen.
and their history.
Listen.
I don't have the biggest heart on for dwarves. All right.
Well,
That'd be awkward.
Allie,
Rather than
okay,
non-believer.
Allie, we're gonna put
What?
a pin in that right now. So your background, you are literally related to dwarves. You are
Yes.
100% related to dwarves.
Yes.
You're technically a
I
dwarf
evolved
too.
from. I evolved from them.
Yes.
3.5
I am
dwarves.
better. I have improved.
You've improved.
Artemis, your tail went right in my
feel like
nose. I can't
we
breathe
are
now.
contractually obligated to call this the Fellowship at this point.
Fellowship of.
I gotta find a hobbit.
There's just the company is entirely dwarves.
Need to
except
do
for one
something
person.
from the Hobbit because we're like halfway to 13 dwarves.
Yeah, we
That's
are.
what I'm saying.
Not
That's what
really,
it's
but we
called,
might
the
as well
Fellowship.
be.
Oh no, that's Lord of the Rings. I'm dumb. The company then.
The Hobbit.
The
Company. Yeah, we're the company.
Company.
We love the company.
Except it's just a bunch of dwarves, a short human, a fox
Half
person,
dwarf.
and a lizard folk who's like 6 foot something.
All right, Philippians.
Can you see anything from up there? I
We all
see
just
everything.
stare at the lizard and we're like uppies.
Uppies. Uppies.
Uppies.
I need a shoulder ride. I need a shoulder
Uppies.
ride.
Okay, let's see.
All right, Philippians. I'm putting you in
All
right
right.
next to you. So that's.
My dwarf is
that's
99
you
years
there.
old and 14 and a half.
I
It's an
need
inside joke for my personal friend group.
I need that name to be typed out.
It is.
I need to where?
It's on the characters. No, it should be like.
Oh, he's not in here yet. I don't see it.
Oh, he's in there. He's right here. Put him around now.
I don't see him at the bottom with like. All
Oh
of
no,
our
he's
names.
not on Roll20. Yeah, he's only gonna be. He's only gonna be on Discord. He doesn't have. He doesn't have
Who's the
access.
demon out the door?
Can I click on it? Or I can ping him. He's
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
him.
Yep.
Yeah, that's him.
Who's the demon outside the door?
That
There's
is
a demon
that's
outside the door.
Tiefling.
The tiefling.
The Vesper.
She was a customer
That's pretty racist.
before the wall blew up.
Yeah, you see
Yeah,
where
that
all
did
these.
sound kind
See
of.
where the scribbles are? That's where the wall is all.
You just
And
saw
the
someone with
Hater.
You just saw someone with
Is there
horns
four
and
haters?
immediately assumed.
And this is all. This is
I
all.
mean, she has
rubble.
red skin.
She has red skin.
Red and
You're
horns?
just,
I
you're
mean,
just digging a deeper
Yeah,
hole.
I dug the hole a little bit more.
It's
She
hell
has red-
Listen, Heldorf. I wanna hear that.
That's all rubble.
Wait a minute. How tall is the tiefling?
I'll tell you in a second. I think she's around. Why
This
was
is
there
now a
funny?
height
Why was there
competition.
Wait, like,
You'll find out in a minute.
yeah. Well, I gotta.
You're gonna find out. We've been friends 12 years. I know exactly
Fine.
where his brain's
She's
going.
she's definitely taller than you are. That's 100%. She's probably
Right,
around
but I
like
wanna know how.
5'8", 5'9". Yeah, she's
I'm gonna
tall.
limp over to the tiefling and ask for updates.
Taller in real life
God.
too.
Puppies.
What happened to the Goliath?
He's not gonna. He's not
has
gonna make
work
it
in the
tonight.
Oh
morning.
yeah, he can't play tonight, right?
He could play
So I'm
tonight.
not the
He
tallest
could play
in the
tonight.
group,
He's
sadly. I
playing
forgot
Space
about the
Marines
Goliath.
tonight. He's got other plans tonight.
I forgot about the Goliath, so I'm no longer the tallest person in the group.
He's hiding in the rafters anyway.
Yeah.
I'm technically, well, I'm 3'5", but most of that height is my ears, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you're always floating on your broom.
I was so
Oh, yeah, that's
confused.
true.
How tall is your dwarf, Draco?
This is Draco.
How
Saloxi,
tall
Draco.
how tall
I
is
said.
Lippy is? He's Phil.
Oh, it's Phil
I haven't
Doctor.
decided on that.
I mean, got 9'4", 10 and a half. It's pretty tall for one.
Probably anywhere.
What's the
between,
average
like,
height for a hill dwarf?
Like 4'2",
I think I made
4'10"
5 foot.
on that. Under 5 foot.
My friend's a dwarf. She's 4'10" and a half. That's the only reason I made it that way. Where'd my pin go? Oh,
Right there.
you said that as I found it. Look at you.
I know.
You're so clever.
It's just
Asshole.
built like
No, you're built crooked.
that.
While you walk with a limp.
God. When I first started working at the company I work at, Fancy, there was two of these kids that were of a certain color, and they were like, "Oh, is that your gun walk?" I'm like, "No, I'm disabled." They're like, "What?" I pulled up the legs on my jeans. And I'm like, "Yeah, look, you see?" And they're like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "But that's also my gun walk." Right?
Hi, Mala. Sweet pea. Hi, baby. That's my microphone. Quit that.
Joshua.
But it looked tasty.
He's zoned in. I can't talk.
Wait, who else has? Somebody else here has a cat. I think it's Sarah, right?
Yeah, I have one.
Pyro.
I think everyone here has an orange cat.
I don't.
No, I've got a Siamese, a tuxedo, and a gray.
Damn, solid.
I forgot you became cat lady.
I also have husky,
Cat lady.
2 birds, a Shih Tzu, a Mastiff, a cat, a dog.
It's too many damn animals.
That's a lot.
I got a farm, dude.
I miss having chickens and pigs.
You live in the desert.
It's technically a farm with all the animals, brother.
Alright, just let me know when y'all are ready.
I miss my chickens and my pig, bro. I miss them so much.
So did we decide how much movement I currently have, Alex?
You? I mean, you're hopping on one leg, sir.
You're a dwarf. You have like 10.
Yeah,
he's a dwarf with one leg. Allie, he's a dwarf with one leg.
You should cut his movement speed in half. Then what do you have? 25. What's half of
that?
That's
100%.
like 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet. Maybe 15 maybe 15 if he drops down and crawls. I don't know. It's a crawl really fast.
Well, I'd have to drop my great axe at that point. I think I'm just using the great axe as a crutch.
As a crutch, yeah. Definitely would be half movement speed for now. We're probably not going to get into an encounter anytime soon. Kind of chilling out here.
I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I gotta go see the blacksmith in town.
Where's the blacksmith?
I
need a blacksmith right now.
Set an alarm for 6:30.
I need a leg. Give me a leg.
Siri, set an alarm for 6:30. Yeah. Jeez Louise. Dumb AI.
That's where I'm going. That's all I'm saying. Excuse the hell out of me. Well, I don't know about everybody else, but I am ready. 100%. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it sounds like we're
on the bottom of our screen. On the bottom of the tavern. Do you guys see that? All these markings on the bottom of the tavern.
That's rubble. That's rubble.
The explosion.
Yeah, that's where the last session goblins.
That's where I lost my leg.
You need a leg. You need a leg and it can't.
You're breaking up real bad, sir. Real bad.
Oh yeah, you are dying.
Sarah, you're breaking up. We couldn't hear you.
Autobot, roll out.
Oh shit.
Still breaking up. Oh.
Oh.
And she gone. Poor Sarah. Never to be heard of again.
She's gone.
I can still hear you guys.
There you go. Now we can hear
I know.
you.
I can add 2 more of an ability to my ability.
For some reason, it's only doing that. Like it's making you guys break up a lot too. Whenever I'm on Roll20.
Oh, that's.
Even though we're all muted on there.
It's probably your handle the graphics. Both of them at the same time. Sometimes they have.
Probably not, because this definitely isn't a gaming PC. This is a school laptop.
Yeah, it's
That is unfortunate.
I'm trying to think of where to add my ability scores. I have 2 extra points I can add to one of my abilities. I could just make my strength a 10, but why do that?
I mean, you're playing. What class are you even playing?
I'm playing a sorcerer.
Wouldn't you just want more charisma? That's your spellcasting, right?
You're right. I should have 18 charisma. I'm the cutest guy for
Right?
miles.
Say no to a little floating fairy on a broom.
A fairy.
Fairies.
He was a fairy.
One NPC doesn't at least call you fairy, I'm gonna be upset. What is your character, by the way? I totally forgot.
They're a thing, all right. They're something.
If you look in the, if you scroll up in the chat, where I posted the app. Got him.
It sure is something.
Little fox?
Yeah.
That's part
There's a
dwarf?
name for those little birds.
That's part dwarf.
You're telling me that's Port Dwarf? I don't think so. Oh.
All I'm saying is I'm about to find a particular dwarf clan and be like, yo, somebody gotta explain this shit.
Just walk up with the thing.
What are those?
I need expectations for this right now.
We walk up holding Dresik now. Someone needs to explain something here.
Who did it?
Help.
Who did it?
All right. Which one are you?
Nanas.
How do I pop this back in?
Me when it falls out.
I mean, I'm good to go, guys. Like, I can play while
My arrow.
I'm ready. I'm pretty
There's
much ready.
nothing wrong. I am experienced in this.
Okay, so you guys have just finished off the. Whenever you can, too, Ellie, get your token in money as well. Just add it on the on the journal side.
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Yeah, add it on the journal side. All you got to do is add your character.
Fucking had to
Put the token in.
So wrong.
So you guys fought off some goblins that look kind of a little bit more feral. You notice that their eyes had this red, glossed over look to them. Almost, it looks as if blood was covered their entire eyeballs. They ended up blowing up the side of this building here to cause the rubble. It looks like it was a distraction because the real reason for being there was to slice the head off of Elira Moonsilver, who is now currently in the stock room on the floor with the head on the blood to be seen. Her sister Miri ran into the stock room during the attack, or right as the attack was happening, and screamed and noticed her sister.
Rip.
I love this lineup here. It's just like a bunch of dwarves and a lizard.
I will say that I am definitely currently I'm over here and I'm talking.
Yeah, you are currently over there because you did do a ritual that you prayed to your god Iroas of giving the orc his leg back at the cost of you.
So we're definitely over there talking about how we're going to get.
Okay, I pictured that a lot differently when I heard about giving him your leg.
Wow, Sarah. All right.
Yeah, I thought you just cut off your leg and like, here you go, have this.
So what happened was he ritually prayed to Iroas, his poor god, and through the magic in his hands,
oh, wait, never mind.
Magic came through and like created a new leg in this orc. It actually kind of formed like the sinews. He saw like the muscle form over, and then the leg kind of came over, and then after that happened, the magic went back into it. So the way I described it at the time, I used. If you don't know, Iroas is Magic the Gathering god from the Theros. He is red white. So I described it as his power when he went to heal the orc. There was a white light that came out of his arms and kind of went into the orc, and the white light caused the leg to grow back. And then what happened was is that light went back into what's your name again?
Thorn.
What's that?
Thorn.
Thorn, yeah, went back into Thorn, and it turned red. So that was the red magic, and it went through his arms and eventually into his body and into his leg. His leg disappeared kind of like the same way, like disappeared, and then skin grew over it. His god granted him the power to heal the orc because he felt his faith was strong enough and that he felt genuine for this orc. But the problem is for Iroas, in order to get that sort of wish, he had to have sacrifice from his servant. Why he took. Well,
Because Iroas is not a god of healing. He's a god of combat, of warriors. No,
he's a warrior god, and he definitely price appropriate.
I rolled a nat 20 on this, by the way. That's why.
Yeah, and that's why he got the leg back. That's why it did what it did. Yeah. So
it was after you guys left, and I was screaming. I woke up my grandfather.
was a good moment.
Got some flashbacks, didn't you?
Yeah. No, a different grandfather.
Oh yeah, I forgot that grandpa. Is that grandpa still in New York?
No, he's down in Florida now. I'm gonna go visit him soon, actually.
Oh heck yeah!
All
Sorry,
right, so
sidebar.
That's cool. That's all right. What's the plan now? What do you guys want to do?
Find him
No, after. Go ahead.
a way to get a new leg for him.
Yeah, that'll be after I'm done talking to the orc and planning and making sure he doesn't run off without us.
Okay.
And you said there were no bodies left behind from the goblins or anything, right?
No,
there was one.
No, the goblin. Did I ever say that there were still bodies left?
Yeah, so the one that Jebediah absolutely destroyed, that body you said was left behind, but the rest had disappeared.
So sure, then that means the ones that were still alive got taken. I think there was 3. So let me go ahead. I'll mark them. I think they were probably here. Yeah, there was one there. I think one here. We'll say one.
The other one was inside the rubble.
Was it?
Yeah, because Jebediah had come and stood right next to me and just absolutely creamed him because the goblin had come up and hit me while I was protecting.
Yeah, I think you guys only destroyed 3.
Yeah, it was definitely only 3.
I think this one was actually. I think it.
Were there any hobgoblins that were killed? I don't remember whether it was goblins or hobgoblins that were killed.
It was all strictly goblins. There was hobgoblins in the battle, but they
didn't even get touched.
Yeah.
What's this tavern called again?
This one's called the Star and Leaf. Star and Leaf. It's mostly it is a regular tavern, but it's mostly a shop. Specializes more in teas than in brews. Select brews. And as you guys are kind of taking a look at everything, you can hear coming from the back. You can hear sobbing, quite upset.
So I'm gonna go towards the first goblin body there.
Okay.
And first of all, like, does it have anything useful on it, or?
Go ahead, roll.
Like,
Roll your investigation.
Hold on, I can't find my dice.
You can roll on Roll20 too if you want. If you go in the chat, you can do. I'll show you. You can do /roll1d20 like that.
Yeah, it's /.
Yeah, /R 1d20.
I assume some of them obviously had weapons of any kind.
Yeah.
So after I'm done, while she's checking to see if anything's useful, I would like to particularly go up to one of their weapons and make a check on how well they are made.
Yeah, you could.
I imagine.
You can do investigation. Perception too. Another good one. That's fine.
Do perception because it's higher.
Can I go over to the tiefling?
Or for me, trying to find if they had anything useful on them.
Okay. Got 14.
I want.
So you see that
4.
4? Oh yeah. So I mean, you see normal goblin attire, normal goblin armor looks like it's been pieced together from other stuff. You notice that they do have scimitars. Nothing really crazy. There is short bows too. Don't really know. Looks of value. These look like your regular run of the mill goblin. Ty, what did you roll?
13.
I mean, so you pick up one of the scimitars from the goblin, and it just kind of feels funny. It sort of like metal, but not really like 100%. Feels strange to you as a dwarf. You felt for many years that you the properties of them kind of feels a little bit different. It looks like metal to you, but your hand something a little.
Would like to.
Are there arrows made of the same material?
Roll investigation, perception.
Hold on. 1. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. I go back up here.
If you go to your if you go to your Beyond character sheet and the bottom left, there should be like a dice thing, and you can just click on that and roll one there. Or on your character sheet itself, you can click on the +6 or whatever.
I messed up on this page.
Yeah, I see you roll that. I missed it.
So you can just click on the little plus numbers that are on your character sheet fancy, and it'll roll that particular thing for you and add your bonus to it.
On the D&D Beyond?
Yeah. So you just find, you said investigation or perception, so whichever one's higher, just click on the little plus.
If it doesn't come up on Roll20, just...
I got an 18.
Oh wow! So you're looking at the arrows.
How do I? Yes, the arrows.
Okay, so the arrows, they do have metal tips on them. The arrows seem to be normal, to be like Smith and rated both sense.
Would he be able to tell if those arrows were scavenged instead of made?
Yeah, I think he would be able to tell that. They actually look scavenged. They look like the arrows from another. They don't look like goblin arrows. They just look like regular arrows. That maybe they.
And that's the same with the bows.
Bows, same ways. They kind of look. They kind of look goblinish. So I mean, it's made out of wood. It's got a string on it. It's not. There's nothing strange about the bow.
Okay. Just the blades.
Yeah, just.
I'm definitely gonna pocket the scimitar, and I would like to have the blacksmith that we're going to go to appraise it.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely. All right, what do you want to do, Allie? What do you got?
I want to walk over to the tiefling lady. What is she doing out here?
So she's looking very confused right now because she went out to attack the goblin, and the goblin disappeared out of nowhere. Kind of just looking around like, what the hell just happened
He teleported.
I saw the goblins. That's very strange. I've never seen that happen before.
I think he had something to do. Was that?
Think who had something to do with what?
Well, he was dressed in red, so I assume. And since that corpse back there didn't have any blood in it, it's only safe to say that there was some sort of blood magic associated with what's going on.
You saw someone that came out and said something and then made the goblins. That is, I get correctly?
Yeah, he said something.
That's very, very strange. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. And I remember exactly what he said to me. He said he was like warning that this isn't the last time. I believe it was something along those lines, right?
Very bad. And then you'll see her walk away for a minute. She's just gonna kind of step back. I'll give me a minute. Ugh. Wanted to grab her, not to draw a line. Hello. She's just gonna walk kind of over here. Then you notice her put something to her mouth and like she's.
What?
Yeah, so she's kind of like
Okay.
Yeah, talking into you get a feeling as it's a sending stuff. If you want to hear what she's saying, go ahead and roll percent.
I'll do that. Oh, where's my dice?
I was gonna ask, since she's a fox creature, does she have higher?
You probably would. Yeah, go ahead and do it at advantage. That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
2d20.
Yeah, you can roll 2d. Add your modifier.
That's not what I want.
No, you gotta do
roll 2d20.
You gotta slash roll or slash r space
2d20.
Yeah.
And it's plus wisdom, right? It's plus my wisdom. Oh, that's terrible. I heard nothing. I did so good, guys.
Yeah, you definitely hear nothing. But she's gonna as you're listening to her, she just says a couple words and she's gonna turn around and she's gonna walk back slowly and she says, "Don't worry, I have a few of my friends that."
I thought you were sharing. Okay.
Oh wait,
well, that's what she's saying.
Thought I was contacting Bloodmaid.
No, I thought you were sharing a very secret spaghetti recipe.
Oh. Well, no, I have friends who are they are RI. So
Italian?
I was telling the RI that we have a situation. They're gonna be on their way. Take a look at it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Would I be able to hear her say the word "alright"?
Roll perception.
All right, here we go. 11.
Great rolls, everyone.
No, so you kind of just get a feel for them talking, but you don't hear specifically. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. I wonder if they have good spaghetti recipes. I come floating back in.
Character's backstory, he really likes spaghetti.
What's the name of the sisters again?
So the one you're standing right next to, this.
Oh, yes.
This lady right here, that is Miri. Elira Moonsilver.
How do you spell that?
Miri.
Miri.
And isn't her full name
There
like
was-
Muriel?
Muriel, yeah, that is her full name. Thank you. You can have inspiration again, Kai, Mr. Note Taker. Because I completely forgot. I completely forgot her name.
And her sister's name was what again?
Elira. Lira. Elira Moonsilver. So Miri is a human, and Elira is a half elf.
Half siblings, right?
Wait, you said Elira was a human?
Yeah, Elira is the half elf. Miri is the human.
But they both have the same name.
Yeah, then they're both last names.
Uh-oh.
So
go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna say, like, comparing the size of the goblin to the dwarf that lost his leg, how much of a size difference is there?
I am not taking a goblin leg. No. Mm-mm.
I mean, it kind of looks like a goblin
You
leg
already
would
knew it
fit
was
on a dwarf, if that's what you're asking. That's possible.
That's what I was asking, yeah.
I'll have an axe in my hand.
Oh, that's hilarious. You have inspiration for that too, sir.
It would be an extremely cold day in hell before a dwarf would take a goblin leg.
As his
Especially
name
one
in the
that
Discord
goblin.
applies, he wants a peg leg. Not to get pegged, a peg leg. I approached the storeroom, and
Okay, so as you're approaching, the door is open. Loud sobbing, totally in grief. Right in front of her, you see another half elf decapitated. No sign of blood anywhere. Looks very strange. Definitely. Grisliness.
can I investigate the cause of death?
Sure. Yeah, roll investigation.
I was like, what do you want me to do?
You'll see.
Roll investigation.
I wasn't here for that. 8. Investigation has no bonus, so it's just an 8.
Okay. She's been decapitated.
Dude.
The cause of death. Cause of death. Her head's been cut off.
But no blood, so that leads back to Allie with the tiefling with the blood mage.
So, is Thorn going to stop Amber from cutting off the goblin leg?
I'm definitely not going to stop you from dismembering the goblin.
No, we're not.
Let's
listen.
say you try.
No, I don't. I mean, that's up to Thorn. If he stop you, he'll probably stop you if you try to forcefully.
Oh yeah,
Not
that
forcefully putting it on him. I was just trying to size up, like, would it fit?
If you try to walk over and like hold that leg up to mine, we're gonna have. I'm gonna pretty quickly connect the dots of what you're thinking and be like, nah.
I mean,
why
if
don't
that's,
you just keep
I'm
that?
just gonna cut off the leg and like hold it out to you.
And be like, for being so dang funny, you get an ale later, but I'm not putting that on.
No thanks, I'm not hungry. That's
what yeah, there you go.
That's what Amber is interpreting. The no thanks, I'm not hungry is. Yeah.
Can I have some?
You think that would make some good spaghetti?
Maybe. Well, we'll have to find out.
Is this little fox
Did you
addicted to
say
Italian
you kind of cut out?
And we'll have to find out.
Got anything else? What's going on? More thoughts?
Is there a body still that belongs to Elira? Or is it just her head?
No, it's her body is on the ground. So it looks like that her head's been cut off. And her body fell right
Just
where
clean,
she
no
was,
blood.
cleaned off, and
Actually,
no,
Mira's probably
there's
holding
no
her head.
viscera. There's nothing. No, she's next to her, kind of holding her. She's got her hand, and she's just completely.
This is gonna sound weird and out of pocket, but I mean, just shut up, Kai. Her clothes, is it dress or is it like adventure attire where it has like bags or pockets or any of
Elira?
that sort?
Elira, no.
Yes.
Elira's dressed in a dress. She's the tavern owner, so she's got really a really nice dress on. It's silver. She loves silver because it's definitely attire for an owner.
So
until she died, I kind of for no basis whatsoever suspected she was a silver dragon, but clearly not. She's dead right there.
Yeah, she's not a silver dragon. That would be cool, but not.
I was thinking when they came here asking for her, I was like, okay, what history does she have with them? That's where my brain went.
It would have been a good way, though.
At this point, I would like to limp over to Muriel, and I would like to offer to see if it's possible, if I use a healing spell, not to heal her, but to maybe reconnect the head so that they can have a proper coffin burial.
Yeah, I would allow that.
And I would think that as a war cleric, proper ceremonies for the fallen are definitely important.
She'll. Okay, yeah, you can definitely limp over to her.
And I would offer it before I just ran up and did it, just in case I'm touching on some kind of custom or anything.
And she would kind of look at you through the tears, and
Absolutely. The fallen must always be respected.
Oh, it's a good thing you're not by me then.
Gives you permission.
Right, so I took away a spell slot, and
we're gonna have to move.
Yeah.
We'll hobble over here.
Yeah, just leaning on the great axe.
yeah, we'll have you here because you got the table there. So kind of hobbling with your great axe, and then you get over to the table down, and then you out, and you can see that white and red kind of aura in it, like just the skin kind of attach. You really don't see like any sinew or any type of like throat stuff, or it just kind of attach and she's whole again.
No, 100%. Yeah, and I don't have the magic for that, unfortunately. And I'd like to throw in a little thing and be like, maybe one of my cousins could have done something. He's far better at healing than I am, but sadly, I am only good for fighting.
Well, just you doing this so much to our father. I thank you for that.
And then I'll hobble back out and let her have her peace.
And as all this commotion, you can
start
to see a couple of characters kind of walk down the street. The first walking up is wearing got armor on, black and gold. But you notice that on his arms he has really ornate, almost looks like gold dragon scales. Okay, you can kind of see the dragon scales on his arm. He looks definitely like an Ori. So he looks like an Ori. And then behind him there are two more characters. Well, there's a turtle that follows him behind, kind of in the same type of armor, black and gold. Also behind him is a can see a minotaur, big minotaur, got a really long staff, looks to be made out of ornament. You can see on these guys that gold is have gold in everything. The staff looks to be made of gold, and what's about this minotaur that got these two large white horns that kind of screwed like this, but it almost looks like as at one point in time, and those plates have been filled in with gold. See that he has
that's
full,
cool.
He has full horns. I'll send you guys a picture in a minute after I'm done. That he has these full horns.
Yeah, they used to do that they were used to restore pottery and stuff with that method. That's really awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of what I took it from. That was that Japanese style of putting stuff back together and making broken.
That's cool.
So that's kind of
what
it looks like. His horns look like, and then you kind of see fluttering around Resin, like right on Resin. You see fluttering around and kind of land on his shoulder. Little fairy. See this fairy? He's got gold, black uniform on as well, with armor and things like that. And you can see that they're talking to the tieflings. Or thing.
What was the name of the group they're with again?
The Auri, AURI. So you would know in this world, you would know that the RI are people organization. They're basically cops. That's what I boil it down to.
Okay.
Yeah. So you would know who these people are, and you would know that they're.
Okay. So the sisters share a father. That means their mother is half elf. Is the elf? Or is the mother of Elira the elf? That's what I was saying.
You could make that.
Well, one of them is straight human, so there must be
yes,
either
Miri
different
is the
mother.
human. She said when she was talking to you, said our father would be grateful when you put the head back on the body.
Maybe different mothers.
The father is the same, different mothers. That's what I was saying.
And to you, Elira looks older, and Miri is younger.
I gotta leave spaces underneath everybody's name so I can make notes about this shit.
That's what I'm doing. I have brackets and points and stuff. Oh.
I try to since I'm still holding the goblin leg, I try to smell it, see if it smells off somehow, because I really didn't like the red in their eyes.
Investigation.
I was wondering if there was
investigation, perception.
Investigation.
Even history would work for that too. Yeah.
My perception's a little better.
I would like to make a check on as well, because I remembered how you said their eyes were red and glowing. Are they still glowing now, or have they returned to normal?
Go ahead. Roll.
Good roll, Sarah.
A history check on that?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, good roll, Sarah. Yeah.
15 on the die. 19.
That's great. You got 19. You both got 19. So you
got 19. Let's go.
As you're sniffing this goblin.
Are you just leaning over to also smell the leg?
No, he's doing something else.
No, I'm looking at the eyes.
No,
I was just thinking because the sorcerer. Ellie, what was your character's name?
Drezik.
Drezik. They mentioned the blood mage thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that's what I'm kind of looking for is something off about the blood.
You do sense just something off about them. It's really, really strange because their blood smells familiar. But it doesn't. It reads like a goblin. You've smelled goblin blood before. It reads like a goblin, but pretty similar to a dwarf. You almost get the same scent from this goblin as you do. Kind of just hit you out of nowhere. Yeah, so it is a little strange to you.
Yeah. I just kind of like I'm still trying to learn whose tokens are whose. Who's the one that's next to me by the goblin body?
This guy here. You talking about?
The one with the helmet is Kai. Or Thorn. I believe the one in the middle is Saloxi, and then the one on the left is myself.
This is this
That
guy
right
right
there,
here.
that's the orc.
That's the orc. Yeah, that's the orc that.
Oh, okay.
You're standing
orc.
next to him.
Okay.
Was he a half orc? You would know
So
better
then
than I do.
I'm
I wanna
looking
say he was
back at
getting
the
half orc.
dwarves.
That's fine.
Looking back at the dwarves and then kind of look back at the leg. Tempted to see what it tastes like, but probably not after that whole show that happened. Never can tell with blood magic whether there's any bad stuff that you shouldn't eat. That and the Ori are here, and seeing me eating corpses is probably not a good idea.
I mean, but you're a lizard.
Amber's
folk,
been
so
around people long enough to know that you don't just eat people in the street.
Okay. I probably
Well,
would.
technically, you're in the tavern.
Can you let?
I take a couple toes. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
French fries
Frank's gonna
for
let you out. It's okay. Sorry, I'm talking about dog. As you're kind of getting a sense of that as well, you'll see you'll see the Minotaur kind of walk this direction. Start a spell. He'll focusing into his staff, and you can see the staff start to turn gold. What's interesting about a staff is it actually concentrates on a spell. You can kind of see the gold shifting and moving, almost as if it's liquefied. You're kind of seeing it move and shift, and you can notice that this body will pick up and leave at the same time.
Oh.
Actually, I can move them all. He'll pick up this body, and he'll body over here, and then you'll hear him speak. He'll say, "Please step back. I'm gonna take care of this tavern wall here." So you'll see him start to do it, and you can kind of see that the wall is starting to build together. What do you want to do, Sarah?
I was gonna say when he's moving the bodies, I would drop the leg.
Okay, that's fine. It'll pick up the leg
Full
with
eye
it.
contact is like, what are you doing?
Yeah. It seems like they're being used for something, so that might be more trying to figure out what happened might be more pressing than eating it immediately. That and it might not be good meat.
Yeah, so he's putting them here, and then he's kind of he put his staff down, and you can tell he's just concentrating a little more. And as he's concentrating more, you can see the staff just kind of whirl more and more, and then you see that the buildings start to come together. See it almost at flow, almost as if it's okay, and then it just kind of gold, and then it solidifies into. So he's actually going to repair the entire. So all the rubble that once existed. And when that's happening, the tiefling will walk through the front door, followed closely. Resson. So as Resson,
we can just assume the little fairy's always on the shoulder. So
that's fine. Yeah, he'll be on the shoulder, but I'm gonna have him come out anyway. He's gonna hop off the shoulder and kind of fly over to the bar, and then bar here. I go. Good evening, folks. My name is Resson. I am the captain of the bar. Friend here, I forget her. Insert name here. I was just speaking with her, and she told me that that she had an incident. That you had an incident tonight with some goblin. Perhaps has something to do with the blood maid. Is that correct?
That is
maybe.
And
maybe
at this point, I would jot down on a piece of parchment that I keep on me everything that we've kind of discovered: the blood mage, the bloodless body, how the goblins had red eyes instead of their normal ones, and
So
how their behavior
are you going to hand that
was
to
different.
him, or are you going to be talking?
Yeah, after I'm done writing it down, as like a report type thing.
Okay, so then he's going to.
I feel like that would be his mannerism.
Oh, this
is the tiefling part of the Ori, or is she just an informant? Like, do we know?
You don't know. You could probably get a sense of it. She's not wearing Ori garb, so you probably.
But if she's got a sending stone,
Yeah, you would assume that
sending
she
stones are rare.
has something to do with it. So Resson would tell you as well. This is friend. He's one of our people.
She's an intern.
Here. One of our people that we have here on the ground that support situations like this. I gotta say, this is something strange. We haven't seen blood mages out and about. Almost that they're starting to ramp up, whatever it is. We've had run-ins with them before. It's always been under. Always been happening here in the city. Something strange going on in the scene. Goblins that have, but they have any sort of features or things about them that were a little bit different than goblins? Where they did.
Oh, they seemed high as hell with those red eyes.
Oh, red eyes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
And he would say that they did not. Thorin would say they didn't behave like normal goblins. How like goblins would be unhinged, and if spoken to in their language, they would normally reply with insults and things of that nature, but they just ignored us when we spoke to them.
So they were more feral. They were more
feral.
Hinged.
No, it seemed like they were more restrained, if anything. They were not nearly as feral. For goblins would have stayed and ransacked the place. Instead, it seems they committed a murder and then left.
As if they were like controlled.
So commit a murder. That's half elf in the back, right?
Okay. And it seems as if they were targeting somebody rather than gathering things.
When you hear that, this Barry's gonna go and he's.
And he would say decapitation was the cause of death. There was no blood. I would tell the fairy, be careful with the head. I put it back on so that they could have a proper burial. Not so,
He's gonna tell you, he's like, you guys aren't in trouble. Like I've already been told that you fought valiantly to try and save Elira's life. Made this happen. And then a couple of minutes will pass, and then Barry will come back in, and Resson will turn to the fairy. Back there, you'll hear the fairy just read. Nothing here. Evidence. I would tie it to a blood mage. I think way out. It looks like the window was cracked.
Yeah, he teleported.
Yeah. So that's probably, he definitely did teleport. And so what happened? So I was told that there was someone back here that saw all of that. Is someone here that happened saw that?
Yes, I heard them shout, "We got her!" in Goblin, and then I asked who, and then they didn't say anything, and they were very rude. And then I heard screams. I flew to the back. There was a dead body, but there was no blood. And then I found a little window, and I saw him. And then he said some creepy stuff. And then he was gone.
That happened right outside alleyway behind.
Yeah, right in the alley. Yeah.
And when you say that, the turtle is gonna go, and he's gonna tell the turtle next. Call him by name. Go, hey, Kato, can you go out to the back?
I was just about to ask to do that.
You can if you want to follow him. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's
Yes.
perfectly fine. All right, then I'm gonna have you roll it. Then go ahead and walk out with. Yeah. Go ahead.
Shit.
Roll
Fuck it up,
investigation, perception, and I'm gonna have the total.
And you said investigation or perception?
Yeah.
I do have to ask. I have passive
Okay. What's your passive?
skills as well. Do those count as anything?
Yeah.
My passives are 10 perception, 10 passive investigation, and 10 passive insight.
Okay. That would be if you roll less than 10, take the passive. But 10 is
okay.
Not, 10 is not very good.
It's not good in there, but
10
I mean,
is bare
it's
minimum.
probably better than anything under than 10. I got 19.
Let's go. 19.
Sarah started us off. Let's go.
Give me a second. Yeah.
Oh fuck! You passed it. Now I gotta write shit.
Okay, you can see. So as you're going out and you're investigating, you can kind of see that on the ground there's just a little bit of residue, and it almost looks like a red residue. You can see the turtle come down, and he kind of takes whatever he's got. He's scraping just a little bit off, and he's on the inside. What you can tell, it looks like dried blood, almost in a perfect circle. Almost looks.
Is there anybody that has any knowledge of like blood to see if it? Well, we can't compare it to Elira because she has no blood.
Yeah,
No, but we could connect it to Muriel.
Yes,
If
actually.
there's any kind of similarity, we would be able to tell if it was hers or the blood mage's.
Do we have anybody who has knowledge of that?
Yes, I
that
have
science.
That would
to,
probably be an arcana.
compare.
That would probably be an arcana. If it's
right, yeah,
some
because
way.
we're trying to see if there's any. Yeah. All right, who's
Is
got
there a
the
way
best
we could talk to
Well, don't look at
Kato?
me.
What is it? Better what?
arcana? It would be an arcana check.
I
Arcana
don't think
check. I've
anyone
got.
here has a good arcana check.
Zero.
Would
Do you have any? I haven't heard him talk in a fat minute.
Oh yeah, the Felipe. I almost called him Felipe.
Phil.
No, he's a fighter. He wouldn't have it.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Well, I mean, I've got a +1. I can try it.
Got +0.
I got a +1.
The turtle's gonna
But
walk.
which one?
I
of us
have
have-
+2.
Yeah, +2
Okay,
arcana.
there you go. Yeah, I would even say Sarah has. I don't know. It would be a magical check, not really.
Well, the
a blood
turtle will
check,
go
just
and
to say.
he'll hand the bottle to the minotaur.
Fairy.
Minotaur that just walked inside. You get a feeling from this minotaur
Right,
that
'cause it's
you get a feeling that he's a wizard. You get a feeling, definitely.
Yeah, when he deals magic for sure.
So he's gonna talk to the turtle. He'll go back. I'll have him make.
So wait, and before I would tell him to just.
Yeah, they're
hold
probably
on a
not
second.
gonna let me look at it because I was thinking I could, but then again, people's. Well, I wouldn't know, but like
And
in
I would
real
like.
life. But I was thinking if it would smell like her, but
That wouldn't really
like
be a magical thing.
I don't
though.
think that
That would
it
be.
wouldn't
I
be.
mean,
Yeah,
I
so
would
let's
let
let the
you, I would
wizard
let you
do it.
that. I would let you do that with insight, perception. Yeah, something like that would be fine. You can roll it. That's fine.
And whenever the Minotaur
I'm
would
not
be
close
checking,
enough to the sample they took to smell it.
Yeah, I mean, you can walk outside. There's.
I would like to go to Miri and ask if I could take a sample of her blood and then take it to the Minotaur and see if they could find any magical similarities.
She would allow you.
Even
Yeah, she would allow that.
okay. Yeah.
How would you take her blood though?
It'd be a medicine check.
I do a medicine.
I would say.
So like up there.
Oh, 23.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Sarah. You don't have. Go ahead. You can. You got what?
23.
Oh shit. So from the sample, you do get a little bit of similarity, but not much. It's almost like the blood that's there seems to be more than just from one source. You do get a sense of similarity. You sense similarities. So Miri's blood or Elira's blood is in it, not all of it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Same roll.
Like I said, I would hand it to the Minotaur, and I would ask him to.
And you get that same feeling too. You as you sniff and you kind of smell familiarity with it. With Elira, the way Elira smells, you kind of smell her on it, but it's not super strong. You just small little whiff of it is similar.
Like multiple piles of blood with like multiple people in it, or is it just like a little whiff of her, like a related person or something?
The sense that they get from it is that her blood is in it, along with a lot other. Like it's like they take the blood and they just put it all into one. So there's similarities in it.
Oh, from the one on the ground. Okay, all right. For some reason, I thought you were talking about the blood that I took from Mira. I was like, is she a puppet?
No, you were just able to see similarities and
right. Okay.
kind of seeing the similarities. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you just get like a from it.
Yeah, and then I'll just give it to the Minotaur and have him do the Arcana check. I think he would be the best
he
here.
came to the same. Yes, her blood isn't also a lot of like blood made.
No, I wanted to have him check the so from the small amount of Elira's blood that would maybe be in that to see if there was a specifically magical similarity between what he could sense of Elira's blood and Muriel's blood. That would be the specific request that I would ask him.
Side note, since Thorn has the Arcana ability to like test blood and things like that.
I don't.
There's still blood left over. I know this, but you said you had that. You had the lot of us of a
I did a
magical
check
blood.
Because I have good medicine, which means I can physically handle the blood, but I don't know much about magic.
He handed it to the.
None of us are. So what about a collection of hold on, where am I at here? What about the goblin blood?
Do
they have
the best? Like I don't have super good intelligence, but I am proficient in Arcana from Rogue.
But
so you want to take blood from the goblins and check it?
Well, awesome. That'd be another thing. So if it was blood magic that was used on the goblins, why would we not check their blood as well?
That's a good point.
We checked the blood from the blood mage thing. I mean, we checked the blood magic.
The other two, I'll definitely
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Goblins,
yeah,
do the same thing for sure.
So I'm just saying, collect it, not test it, because I just go out and collect it.
Okay.
I can't test it. I'm just collecting it for whomever does have some. So I'd roll still.
Yeah, that's fine. You can roll medicine.
Just for
maybe survival.
Or survival would work.
As a ranger.
Let's go.
Nice.
That's a survival check. I have a +0.
Able to pull enough blood out of the goblin. Want to take that over?
I would also take that to the Minotaur as well. I mean, we're giving him a bunch of work, but We pay our taxes.
Job, bro. That's his job. That's it. Yeah, you pay your taxes. So he'll take the blood and he'll kind of, he's doing his thing, and he'll put it in his hands, and you can kind of see his hands glow, gold and yellow, and he's taking it.
Is this
together.
with the goblin or with Elira's blood?
He's doing all of it at the same time, so he's kind of putting it together, just trying to see if there's any sort of similar. He gets a similarity from the blood that was the blood that came from the goblin is goblin blood. Goblin blood, nothing really within the blood that you took from the goblin. That what blood is just their own blood. But he does get the similarities between the mage from. So, and he'll kind of look up at you. He'll kind of look up at you guys, and he'll tell you that. Well, I get a sense from this blood that the blood mage used some of Elira's blood to cast their magic powers. It seems like the blood mages use the blood of these people as their power. Cast these that so it like some of her blood was used to take the goblins back and to transport the. But he'll definitely take this.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do?
Okay. I was just gonna say, like, the goblins, they smell like dwarf.
And look at you, and he goes.
Basically, I'm kind of trying to ask, what does that really mean? If they know what it means.
We could ask to confirm it, and I'll take and gather some of mine. And
which one do you want to ask? Man. Which one do you want to ask? Do you want to who? All right, do you want to ask?
The guy who we've been kind of like giving our like witness account to.
So you want to talk to Resson?
The guy who's been kind of like directing it.
Resson will tell you. He'll.
Yeah, I want to tell him like if that basically if that helps at all. I just want to tell him they smell like dwarf.
So this might in character for you guys for the dwarves. This might offend you. Okay. Resson's
100%.
Resson's going to tell you. He goes. Well, there have been recent findings come across our desks, that goblins have come from this world. It seems
I would say, as soon as he says that, I would slam the butt of the great axe down and be like, I would ask you to repeat that, sir.
I know this is going to be hard for you to understand, but recently we have found evidence that dwarves were the first people to arrive here on Hearth. And the manner in which they have come here to Hearth, very strange. We have found evidence of large technological pods. They're buried deep underground that thousands of years ago gave birth to, or that dwarves emerged from these pods. What I know of from my dealings with certain people, they have told me that many thousands of years ago, Hearth had a cataclysmic event happen to the world. Actually, where it lies within, he'll say some word like, he won't say space, but it's basically space is whatever word would more fit with that. Where we reside in space, our world flipped upside down. And from what I've by my friends that I've talked to, dwarves were the prominent race at the end of that world. Their civilization was massive. The entire world was flourishing. Figured out that this world was going to come to an end. Created these pods. which in turn so much as this here might not like it. You consider goblins your cousins. Because what happened is, over time, for many thousands of years, dwarves came out from these pods, and then they were forgotten. Thousands of years. Dwarves lived their lives for thousands of years, and they bred like normal dwarves do, and lives to be. Over the thousands of years, over the millennia, they have forgotten.
Be back. Just give me a second.
They have forgotten true meaning is to this world. So things get forgotten. They often get found again. Found again. Sometimes get found by not the right person. Have come to know that odds are being full blood mages. They're being twisted. Dark blood magic being twisted where these pods no longer goblins. So a goblin, they are dwarves. They are just
And he would ask, do you know where these pods are so we might destroy them?
I think destroying them will be our best interest.
Both for society as
I don't
itself.
out of
Right.
out of character. I don't know if I want you guys to find the broodmother or if I want the I think
considering how difficult you thought it would be, I think he would say something like, "Oh, there is another group that is currently hunting this down."
yeah.
And when he would say, if he
However,
would
so
include
he would
Balin's
say
name,
that. Yes, he would say we have our riot currently on the way here to Chicago to find one of these brothers because device on the inside that they're and through that they're going to destroy it as well. Try to get it to where it's no longer being used for those nefarious purposes. However, we do know of that there are multiple pods. Only located the one, which is where Ori are heading now. But we've got a feeling that there might be more here in Chicago. We've got a feeling possibly of the pods that somewhere in the city. We haven't been able to nail it down because whenever these goblins pop up, it's like they pop up in range. Typically, the one location that the Ori are heading, it seems to be where all the goblins want to go. So they're being told to go to this one. So they're popping up from different locations. I can kind of give you a sense of where they've been popping up. Go around town and talk to people around that area, find more information out there. We just haven't been able to nail down a certain with any.
so out of character, I have
I have left the room.
a little bit of an
You have left the room?
You went out the window, I saw it.
You didn't see me start walking out of the tavern.
Sorry, I was in my zone. What's out of character?
So earlier I was talking to the orc about before the attack happened. He was saying they seemed to be coming from the tunnels underneath Chicago, and nobody really knew because there weren't any drawings or anything like that, so nobody knew how far they extended. Would we, and you were just saying that dwarves were the prominent race before Hearth was flipped over, so could those be sewers that were left over from the civilization before?
Possibly.
And maybe it was a dwarven
It could
city
be
that it was built
sewers.
on top of.
listen, and when I say that the technology of dwarves at that hearth, pre-flip hearth, super advanced. So you're talking like
crazy
hyperloop tunnels underneath the ground where almost instantaneous travel. There's things like that. Big cities would have subway systems. So Chicago probably has subway system.
So it's not so much a sewer thing than it is a subway, which is probably why nobody understands it.
Right. So they would only know that it's underground tunnels have yet to be. Chicago is pretty. Chicago's pretty advanced too.
So and remember, you said it was very prominent, so that's why I was curious.
Sometimes
people and civilizations like this, they like to build on top of things that were already there.
Yeah. So there would be tunnels underneath Chicago. Chicago is also a it's not super technologically advanced, but they do have they have steam above ground. They have some early automobile, not really almost getting to that point.
Like wagons.
Yeah, maybe. So they have better artificers that know how to magic that to cars and trains.
Gotcha. So I think I would respond to the captain in character and say, I know there are tunnels beneath Chicago that nobody really understands. Do you think there is one under there that's maybe buried somewhere we haven't found, or you haven't found?
Possible. I do know of some people. So we tend to not, just because you have one location out.
And then I would kind of look down at myself and look back up at him, and I was like, well, I may need your resident blacksmith's help before I do that. Maybe the one who fashioned the lovely armor you're wearing.
So he's gonna go. Hey Brax, can you come in here for a minute? Brax is
gonna. Allie, are you having a good time out there?
He's just flying around on his little broom.
And the Brax is the Minotaur.
Yeah. Name is I've got a list. Brax Goldhorn. Kind of on the nose. The turtle is Kato Shellbreaker, also on the nose. Kaeo. And then
EEO?
Yeah, no, it's Kae.
I just went K.
So it's kind of like Keto.
KTD.
Keto would be how it sounds.
Gotcha.
And then the fairy.
Shellbreaker.
Yeah, Shellbreaker's the last name. The fairy's name is Rune Rainwind. Roon. Last name is Rainwind.
Sorry, what was I just finished writing Shellbreaker. My pen messed up.
Roon. Rune Rainwind.
Or OON Rainwind. And then
we have the human and the
human.
The captain is the fairy, isn't he?
No, the captain.
No, the captain's
human. That's Captain Resson.
Whoops.
RESS. Last name is
Cap.
What was his first name again?
Resson.
RESSAN.
Out of character. Out of character, Resson is probably gonna. My brother-in-law. So.
And I didn't get the tiefling's name. Could I have that one again?
Yeah, Vesper Shadowthorn.
Shadowthorn. Yeah.
Vesper.
Vesper, yeah, VES.
And it was what horn?
Shadowthorn.
Shadowthorn. Thank you. And I Sorry, I had to deal with some family stuff for a second. Goblins, brood mother, tunnels, all connected.
Odds, dwarves, all connected.
Possibly,
dwarves.
possibly. They do know that the brood mothers. They call them brood mothers. That's what the goblins call them.
Odds are called.
Pods are called.
The goblins call the things they come from. We're not sure.
Well, Preston will tell you that he's been told that they.
Gotcha.
Out of character, he's friends with. You guys want to know?
And Sickle is like an information guild or another person?
Sickle is my goblin character, goblin artificer.
Okay.
Long story short, knows everything about. They were called the Enigmatics. So he knows just about everything. Like all that information. Heard that.
I just put an asterisk on his name for
and I would
side character.
Maybe during the time it took the Minotaur to walk over, I would ask the captain if there was I would insist that there be a dwarf that goes with the RI group that is going to the brood mother.
Well, then he would tell you that he's a war cleric, right?
No, Balin is a life cleric.
Well, then he would tell you, yeah, yes. he's a life cleric. Balin.
And he would kind of tilt his head and go, I don't remember his name. Give me a second. Or his last name. I made them similar, but I didn't make them.
Balin.
Iron Shield. Okay, so I would last name Iron Shield.
Owen.
That is my cousin. We trained some time together before we went our separate ways in our particular deity.
Balin is a one. He's gonna kind of as he's talking to you while he figures it out, he's gonna just something, okay, like a little gold coin or something, gold coin, on it, and he's just gonna say, "Listen, if you ever want to join, I'll kind of already been." He said, "But the choice is yours." I'll tell you, if ever you get a full out, times that a lot of times, but if ever you get into a bind, you show them that. They'll tell you that that's the Aurelius or show him isn't lives. He'll kind of.
I would give him the.
He'll kind of turn to, and he'll kind of tap his shoulder, and there'll be this thing on his armor.
Pauldron.
On his pauldron.
Gotcha.
I'll have to say.
So I'll give him the dwarven salute of the hand on the chest, and as I pocket it, I will say, "I would gladly join," and I would turn to the orc and I said, "But I must help a fellow warrior in vengeance first."
The orc would kind of nod and
the Wolf of Wall Street chest bump.
Yeah, like Wall Street. Yeah. It was more like what is that? That's Guardians of the Ravager salute.
Yeah, the Drax, I think his name is, or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say
the Scavenger. What that salute is?
What salute?
The Scavenger salute, the one from
Ravagers.
Yeah.
It's been pretty common throughout several civilizations, and it's just a really manly way of saying hell yeah. That
really, brother.
Brother.
So again, I missed some pieces here and there.
That's fine.
They said they had 2 targets that needed to be searched. They have one that they're going to with a group such as themselves or not themselves, but Ball and Iron Shield and his group are going. And they had another one for us to check.
Yeah, it's a tunnel, I think.
Yeah, there's a
tunnel.
possible underground tunnel. Yep.
Okay. And there was 2 separate entrances.
Yeah, so the one that the RI, he'll tell you the one that the RI is on the far north side. Guys right now are on the south side. City spans.
Gotcha.
City spans like.
Damn.
So yeah, it's.
Damn.
There's buildings. So like this where you're at now.
So,
if you zoom out, there's a lot of buildings. It's kind of how it is about everywhere.
That's crazy.
Right, it's.
I'm gonna load this.
All right, hang on. Let's send you.
Alright, Chicago.
Alright, Chicago.
After I will say, just because I'm gonna go make another drink. After I concluded my business with him, I would shake.
Sent it into
Oh well, I saw
chat play.
Huh. The little fairy. I noticed that now. Yeah. I really like that you did that with the gold and the horns. That's very clever.
When I did it, I was like, "That's." So anyway,
That's
we'll get back to this.
awesome.
So the Minotaur will start walking. Reston will kind of give him a look at him. You'll watch as the Minotaur kind of, and he'll put his staff down. And you start to see his staff start to move. He'll open his eyes, but when gold's complete. As this is happening, gold start to form on your leg. Forms almost. It will harden and then kind of turn like not so shiny gold. It's more of like a bronze or a brass color.
Like a dull.
Yeah,
bronze.
like a dull.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
a
I was
dull
thinking
gold.
if he just gave you a gold leg,
No,
that's an improvement.
It's so his magic is.
We about to get paid.
His magic is gold infused, so he uses a lot of his gold. As you're watching him do the spell to you, kind of see the gold that's in it will kind of disappear and kind of almost like a little bit broken hole. The holes that are in him, and it'll kind of move through his staff and go around, and then your leg, that gold will go back into it. Back and fill. When he does that, he does have an eye patch too. That eye patch will, just so like his eyes are glowing. And
yeah, I saw that in the picture. I'm not gonna say nothing. He'll be a hole about it.
So he'll give you a leg, and what's really strange is you can move your toe. Wiggle and X, but it's almost made on a test that you can tink, and
Yeah, Jamie Lannister.
Yeah. He would definitely like take a few steps, maybe swinging around a little bit.
As you're stepping, there is an audible clunk every time. Every time it's like you'll hear your footsteps.
You have to put a boot on that bitch.
Clunk.
Negative on yourself.
So you might want to put some boots on in order to hide that. And I mean, your boots probably lay on. Your boots probably lay. Because.
Yeah, probably somewhere.
Network is pissed.
So now you do have another leg, and like I said, it feels natural. You touch it.
Guys,
What's up?
I have to go actually.
Okay. Problem. We'll probably end here soon. Yep.
All right.
No problem.
Thanks, guys.
All right, later.
Of course.
Right, bye.
Later.
Sweet. I'll turn and give the Minotaur a good dwarven salute, and then reach out my hand to shake it and say, "I cannot thank you enough."
He'll kind of look. He'll kind of look at you, and he'll look at almost as I have a sacrifice. Someone who would. This is the least I can do.
And I would like to give him like maybe a dwarven runestone and just put it in his hand. And if you ever need help, simply call.
He would put it in his hand, and he'd across and kind of give you a bow. And with that, he's gonna walk. He's gonna walk outside, and out there. Reston will look at you, and he'll kind of take a scrap out. He'll kind of give you just a general location where you need to go. Location of that tunnel.
On the southern side of the city, correct?
Yeah, on the southern side of the city. You guys are in the north. Let me go ahead and put Chicago.
Because you said they were going to search the northern, and we were in the southern.
Yeah. So yeah, give me I might have to update this.
Well, while you're doing that, out of character, is there backgrounds like the Kai? You probably have the background of the orc's name, and
yeah. So Theron's Blackbriar. He's a half orc.
Was it
Theron? So it's Theren.
And the last name?
His last name is just Blackbriar.
Chicago is in.
And you're both. Damn. And you're both. What was your class again? That was also Ball and Iron Shield as well, yeah.
Yeah. So Ball and Iron Shield is the dwarf I play in the actual campaign that we do on Sundays. He's a life cleric.
Yeah.
And he is significantly
you're a war cleric.
This character. Yeah, this character is a war cleric.
And the orc, you forfeited your leg and did a vow of vengeance with him for
the goblins, yeah. And because the orc was actually in love with the tavern owner.
It was. Hot sword. I don't know if it was mutual. That never got explored. May have just been he might never know.
I feel like he's got a bit more honor than to be a creep.
Oh yeah, well he's got more of a talk to him. He had more of a protective type of thing.
Right, not
one
like
of those things.
Obsessive.
He's not obsessive like.
Yeah.
This much.
Yeah, that was
like that.
Right. I kind of figured that vibe was what you were going for.
And then with the Ori, the Minotaur would be classed as a mage.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
Some kind of
or I'm just trying to get background so I can get around what.
The wizard.
Later down the line, if we need to re-collaborate, we can figure out strengths and weaknesses between our group and their group.
So this group.
So like the human captain.
This group that you're talking right to now, they're NPC, except for Reston Tap. Reston Tap's the only one that isn't. He's gonna eventually campaigns, working a new job, so he's.
And Reston is a knight or
human. He's a human fighter paladin.
Fighter.
And he has, if you look on the picture there, he has specialized shields on his arms.
Yeah,
I mean, I could tell you about it out of character. So the Ori are headed up, and this is also Ori lore history. They're people that are the person. I'm sorry, the being that's in charge of the Ori is a benevolent ancient gold dragon, Aurelius Aureus. He's been on Hearth. Hearth is benevolent. Everything. He created the Ori kind of just back the left. The left. Crescent's arm. It's basically a shield. Okay. Got gold scales on it, but it kind of opens up. Both of them open up like wings. When they open up, they look like actual. Well, Resin was trained by gifted wing sheep. Something so good. Someone does something so special. Will cut own wing. Got he's the only one that's going to join. Might be a little overpowered for a while because guys will catch. I'll probably have you guys level up.
Intro. Well, not intro.
I figured
intro
it
for
would
me.
be like after the tunnel. But I'm okay with that.
No, I would rather do it now because the tunnels and Crescent would. I haven't quite explored. I think they're.
Interesting. Okay.
It's gonna be. I have to figure it out too. So I got
As long as I get to murder a bunch of goblins.
Oh, you get to murder goblins. You get to murder others. Chicago, like I said, is so many people everywhere, all types of people. Definitely bad. The namesake of the city. I don't know if you, but the namesake of the where it's filled with some and definitely stuff. I definitely do want you to learn.
Next Monday.
No, next Monday. When are we doing, Allie? When are we doing your tiny? Is that Monday?
That's gonna be next Monday. Yeah.
Next Monday's the
Okay, because you confused me a little bit because you said the weekend and then you said Monday night, and I was like, okay, well, which one is it? All right, cool.
So,
I'm a little flexible with times for this stuff. Like anytime after 3 or 4 on most weekdays, and then the weekends anytime after like noon before 8 or 9. This Friday I'm on.
These sessions are probably
for campaign.
Our sessions are probably going to go on Monday. I mean, Allie, I was going to actually talk to you about this if you wanted to do like alternating week.
Yeah.
Like what Sarah and I do.
And that'll give you guys plenty of time to plan what the next thing is going to be, and maybe
exactly.
not rush it so much.
Yeah, okay.
Like
if you want to do that, I'm for that. Okay. So we'll plan on 2 weeks from now. We can keep going if you want. If you have any more questions, we're not going to get into combat.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, questions for Ori, but investigation around like inside of the tavern. So
okay, that's fine.
The blood mage took Elira's blood. So we think there is somewhat of a connection with the goblins, but not a like glue stuck thing. It's just an assumption.
Nothing on
if
the
it makes
inside of
sense.
the goblins. The goblin blood is not directly. You get a sense that they were being controlled by it. So like eyes being covered.
Oh right, yeah, and I had asked that question while Sarah was testing the blood. Are the goblin bodies, are their eyes still red, or have they gone back?
They are not red. Normal.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're normal. The dead bodies, they are normal.
So possible like possession or a magic control type thing.
I'm trying to think because in the office here, I see like a box, a paper, things of that sort. If there was any way of investigating and searching through those without it looking like thievery, obviously, because I'm already a thief. If there was any kind of way to tell if anything she has.
I would say, yeah, you could do that. Stealth or sleight of hand. Want to do it subterfuge? So where they're not kind of low. So you're kind of.
I mean, I don't want to do it without them knowing because I want to share the information with the group and the Ori just to help them.
You could tell them. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They would allow you to. You've already shown by defending the Star and Leaf town that you've shown that you're trustworthy. They would 100%.
So would I take that as a investigation check instead, or am I still doing a sleight of hand?
No, you're doing an investigation. Sleight of hand is if you're going to try and steal.
Okay, I have +5 sleight of hand.
That's what
11.
Oh, you rolled an 11. I mean,
I rolled an 11.
The papers that you.
And then what's your plus?
Yeah,
I don't have any plus. My investigation is 0.
So here's my advice.
My sleight of hand was +5.
In the future, you're not very good at investigating. Just put it that way. So you notice that the papers that you kind of pick up, there's nothing really out of place about it. Like the papers that you see, you kind of get a feeling that the area that you're at where Elira is dead, kind of her death. That's where she comes into ledger. Her deliveries and supplies and things like that you see that the barrels they're full of ale in one, and then I probably some of her
tea.
Yeah, she's known for her tea, for sure. So it's nothing really that's out of the ordinary. You don't see type of normal means that would turn you to this. It's almost like it's
all right. Maybe Allie has something she can run around the map like crazy.
I mean, I can't really think of anything else to ask.
We have the goblins in the south, the back window on the break in the north.
So where
the map is geographically correct. Like if we were to go up, it would be north, down would be south, east, west.
Maps,
okay, cool.
All maps that I'm gonna put up are gonna be like that. Yeah, they're gonna be like that. They're gonna be geographically always north, pointing. So where about focus? You guys see that ping? So.
Can you do it again?
Do it again.
Yeah. Yep, I see it.
Okay, so that is the window that was kind of slightly cracked open, and Drezik, the Ellie's character, saw the over here. So.
Are you stealing food again, Drezik?
What?
She's looking for spaghetti.
Trying to make some spaghetti while watch somebody dies.
That's awesome.
Damn it, Drezik.
Reston would tell you that there's a good spaghetti restaurant not too far from here. He knows all the good spaghetti joints. Taco.
She's gone.
One of them even has.
Is there anywhere that sells alcohol?
You looking for alcohol?
Yes. He's
yes,
nice enough.
There is alcohol here at the Star and Leaf. So.
Ooh.
Well, obviously it's closed. It's a crime scene, bro. It's against the law. Thought you guys were better.
Mary will come out and she's kind of drying her tears. Goes, "Are you guys thirsty?"
I could use some wine.
Okay, and she'll go over here, and then she'll her thing and fill you a cup. Just on the house.
Fills you a cup and fills her an even bigger mug.
Look what you did, Allie.
And she's gonna take like she's gonna take a shot glass of something, and she's gonna take a bottle from under the counter and pull the cork out of it and look, put it in there and hammer it back. And this one's for you, Elira. Dad's gonna be. So
I say we all do
Look
shots
at home
to
these
Elira.
on the ground.
All right, well, nobody drinks alone.
And so she'll take that cork out the bottle again, and she'll line shot glasses up and fill them each up, and she'll lift
just
it.
Put a stack of 5 gold coins on the counter.
And she'll lift it and she'll look. My sister. Rest in peace. Gone too soon. I don't know why she.
And I will raise mine and clink it with hers, and to her and to vengeance.
She'll let it back. This is the first time you kind of see as she hit the little smile start. Happiness. Where it's washed away.
Rip.
Rip Elira.
Out of character, of course.
Okay.
Full respect. No, I was saying that as a joke for Kai saying rip.
We're gonna.
Yeah.
We're all gonna cry into our beers now. Like, oh my god. Excellent. All right. Well, I think that's a good enough place to end it here. Awesome, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I'll update you guys. Remember, next week if you want, is it okay if I invite these guys into Tiny D?
Oh my god, hell yeah.
Okay, so if you guys want to get into Tiny D&D, we're going to be doing it Roll20 just like this. I have it open for. Yeah, so if you look on in my Discord, the Mimic Trap Tavern, on Play Whenever, there is Tiny D. That's her campaign. So just go ahead and put your name in there, say you'd like to play. I think we're doing level 3, right?
5. We're all level 5.
Yeah,
we're starting gods 5 right now.
Yeah, we're starting 5. So, just basics with it, and Allie can tell you a little bit more. It's basically your tiny creatures. So if you look at the Tiny D&D page, there or channel, there is some information on there. Check the pin post because what it's all about. You're basically tiny creatures in a large world. My character is going to be I'm a moth, so I'll be a moth wizard. First time I've ever played a wizard. I'll be called a moth. So it's gonna be fun. So if you guys are interested, please feel free to join that there. Go from there. Awesome, guys. If you have any more questions for me, you know how to reach me. Pleasure, y'all. I'll talk to you
soon. Yeah, man.
Good night.
Good night, Alex.
Everybody out there, thank you for joining. I do see watching, but probably just that's okay. Next time. God bless you guys and have a great night.